What is up, everybody? And ready, set, go. We're heading into another book review of Cloud Atlas by David Mitchell. This was made into a movie as well, but we are focusing on the novel itself. If you haven't heard of Cloud Atlas, let me give you the back cover review while you feast your eyes on the cover. A postmodern visionary who is also a master of styles and genres, David Mitchell combines flat-out adventure, a Nabokovian love of puzzles, a keen eye for character, and a taste for mind-bending, philosophical, and scientific speculation in the tradition of Umberto Eco and Philip K. Dick. The result is a brilliantly original fiction that reveals how disparate people connect, how their fates intertwine, and how their souls drift across time like clouds across the sky. Probably not going to edit that. So this is a nested novel with 6 main sections that play up and then play back to the original in chronological order in terms of time. So the first part is an epistolary journal called the Pacific Journal of Adam Ewing. If you're noticing my eyes glancing the page, it's because I have done a scene-by-scene analysis of this book, and I will share that with you in the links on a Trello board that I made. And it travels into letters from Zettelgem, which features Robert Frobisher, my favorite character of the entire book, a musician who kind of finagles his way into an apprenticeship with one of the most famous musicians in all of Europe. And this is actually where we see how everything works together, because the first part of Pacific Journal of Adam Ewing cuts off and leads us right into that second piece. And so all of the stories have some intertwining as we go through them. We also have, Letters from Zettelgem as well is an epistolary format. The third part is Half-Lives, the first Louisa Ray mystery. So now we jump into a present tense sort of Hollywood-esque genre. The fourth part is called The Ghastly Ordeal of Timothy Cavendish, which is the most humorous, depending on your taste, of the 6 stories that are all nested. It tells a tale of an Englishman who is mistakenly put into an old folks' home and tries to escape. Part 5 is an Horizon of Somi 451. This is a pretty near to far future neo-soul, telling a story of captivity, and that's kind of one of the saddest stories, but also in a strange way the most uplifting. And then we reach kind of the apex of this journey that we're taking with part 6, which is Sluices, Crossin', and Everything After, which is a far future in an island region, let me just say, without giving anything away. And then we follow all the way back down the line, and we get the second half of each of our stories. So if you're someone who likes weird science fiction, fantasy, I think a lot of people classify this as speculative fiction, but are really interested in a variety of genres, these really read as half novellas. So you get a half a novella, then the beginning of the next half novella, and you're someone who doesn't want to slog through 500 pages, but likes kind of 50-page chunks, but with this through line, this thread that weaves everything. This is something I really recommend. Also, as a writer, it was really fun to see Mitchell cover and just kind of dance between each of these genres so seamlessly, and also cover just a brilliant cast of characters. I think some of the characters in this book are some of my favorite in science fiction and fantasy. I mean, Robert Frobisher is just the most hilarious, like daring asshole that you can find anywhere, and you get him right away after about 50 pages as you jump into the first of his 2 sections. So I think I'll just leave it right there. One of my favorite books, and I quite enjoyed the movie as well. Hope you check it out, and I'll see you in the next science fiction book review. Thanks a lot.